Okay, I want to say good morning once again. My name is Judge Jenkins. I'm just the peace here, Precinct 2 in Orange County. You've already met our bailiff, Constable Gunner. Our court clerk here working with us today, that's Miss Whitney Helton. Today we have the case of the state of Texas versus Miss Belinda Ortego. Miss Ortego, now that you are here for your trial day, I want to make sure that you understand your rights. First, you do not have to say or do anything. You may choose to make arguments, ask questions of witnesses, and present evidence, but you do not have to do any of these things. You also do not have to testify. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You may also choose to change your plea now or at any time before the case is over, and I have given my judgment. Do you understand this choice you have?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This time we have Assistant District Attorney, Mr. Reese Rhodes, with us. I believe he would like to make you an offer, ma'am, at this point.
An offer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The offer in this case is going to be a fine of $198 with court cost of $67 for a grand total of $265. The offer currently is going to be a deferral for 120 days, which means that if you do not commit any offenses in the state of Texas, traffic or otherwise, this will not go on your record. If you do not take this deal and proceed onto a bench trial, this offer will be taken off the table. And if you are found guilty of this offense, it will go on your record. And it's up to you. It's up to you to take the deferral or to proceed.
Can I say something? I'm her husband.
No, sir. It's up to her right now. I mean, you can talk to her and mute yourself if you'd like, but y'all can talk about it.
No, I'm just wondering why she's got to pay a fine when she's the one that got assaulted.
I'm not pleading guilty. I'm not.
That's what I'm wondering.
Baby, I'm not pleading guilty because I wasn't. I didn't touch nobody. I was in my car most of the time.
That's fine. We'll proceed then.
Okay. So I understand we're going to proceed forward with the case. At this point, right. I'm going to ask for both parties ready to proceed.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I say something?
No, sir, not yet. No, sir, not yet. Okay. This is a criminal case. The state of Texas claims that a law was broken and has brought this case to trial. It is important to keep all electronic devices off. Of course, in today, we are working by electronics. So this case won't last real long. My role is to apply the law and make sure that the case proceeds fairly.
Okay.
Because the state of Texas brought the charges, they will always go first. Ms. Ortego, you will always have an opportunity to respond. We will begin with any opening statements, okay? And then the state, they have the right to call witnesses at that point, provide any physical evidence they are relying on. Ms. Ortego, then you will have a chance to question those witnesses, look at any documents presented. When the state is finished, Ms. Ortego, you will have the chance to call any witnesses and provide any physical evidence you would like for me to consider. The state may choose to put on a rebuttal case. Both sides will then have a chance to make their final arguments, okay? At this time, both parties can give an opening statement. Mr. Rose, do you have any opening statements or would you like to proceed?
I have a question, Your Honor. I didn't know if Damian Bertrand was available. Is he in the waiting room or is he anywhere?
No, sir, he is not here.
Okay, and that's the victim in this case, Your Honor. So if he is not available to testify, then I can't proceed.
Okay.
And that would mean that the state would move to dismiss this case if, in fact, Mr. Damian Bertrand is not available to testify.
Okay, Constable, would you go call for him outside, please, just to be safe?
Give me the last name again.
Bertrand?
Bertrand?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we don't.
He ain't there. His name is Jonathan.
Bertrand?
Jonathan said he wouldn't be home.
Sorry, Judge, there's people on the end of the building, but it's not a Mr. Bertrand. He's been called with no answer.
Okay, thank you, Constable. Okay, Mr. Rhodes.
In that case, Your Honor, if we don't have a victim in this case, the state will move to dismiss this case.
Okay, dismissal gonna be granted. You'll get that paperwork to us, correct?
Sure.
Or do we just need to take care of that?
I can send it to you and sign it.
Well, sir, I actually called the cops first
Okay, ma'am.
because
You
I
don't have,
was, just-
ma'am, you don't
okay.
have to do anything. The case has been dismissed and there's nothing
But-
pending against you of any form, shape or kind at this point.
okay, but he put his hands on me. I mean, he put his hands around my throat and threw me to the ground.
Okay, ma'am. Anything you would want to pursue that way is gonna be done through law enforcement, okay? Not through,
Okay,
not
well-
today, okay? So,
Okay.
so yes, ma'am, this case is dismissed against you and there's nothing pending, as far as this case is concerned, okay?
All righty.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you and you have a good day. At this
You
time,
too.
everyone is adjourned and court will resume at 11.